My boyfriend stole my love letters and gave them to his fiancée, so we crashed their engagement party. A year later, he showed up claiming we were soulmates. I met Leo at a used bookstore. He was charming in the kind of way that made you feel like the main character. He quoted poetry, had a crooked smile, and said he loved women who had fire in their bones. He slid me his number tucked inside a book we both reached for. He texted me that night. Leo volunteered at an animal shelter, loved indie films, and made me playlists with titles like For When You Feel Too Much. I told him about losing my mom young. He said, "You carry it well." He made me feel like I was the only person on earth worth listening to. We were together for 4 months, and it was intense. Although we agreed, no social media presence. He said it gave him anxiety. I told myself it meant he was different, pure, real. Then, things changed. I gave him a rare poetry book for his birthday. A week later, I saw it in a tagged post by someone else, thanking him for the wonderful gift. I thought it was a coincidence. Then things got weirder. A poem I sent him showed up as a caption, where he was once again tagged, but I wasn't. I asked about it. He said I was overanalyzing, then dropped a voice memo about how I was his safe space. I told myself I was lucky. He was different, sensitive, but something kept scratching at the back of my mind. So I did what any woman would do. I scrolled. I looked for any and all tagged posts he was in, then reverse image searched each photo. It led me to a woman named Sophia. Sophia had engagement photos, and there was Leo, grinning like the devil in white linen. The caption said, "Can't wait to marry my soulmate." I didn't react at first. I watched. Sophia had posted a love letter, handwritten, familiar phrasing, too familiar. It was a love letter I had written to him. Then I saw a quote she posted about Leo, the same quote he sent to me the previous week. I made a burner account and messaged her, said I thought we should talk. We met in a coffee shop. She showed up wearing a scarf I had knitted Leo for Christmas. He said he lost it. Her lip trembled when she ordered. We matched up everything. He told her his favorite poem was I Carry Your Heart With Me by E. E. Cummings. It was my favorite that I showed him. My favorite playlist he sent me? She created it and sent it to Leo. His nickname for her? The same as mine. He was Frankensteining us, stitching his perfect girl from both of us. Sophia whispered, "Let's go nuclear." She suggested we crash the engagement party, to show everyone exactly the kind of man he was. I waited in her bedroom until the guests arrived. She clinked her glass and the room quieted. She announced she wanted to read out a love letter Leo had written for her. When she was done, Leo looked smugly around the room until she said, "Wait, this says it was written by someone named Laura." Leo turned pale. She laughed and said, "Let's try another. Laura, will you come over here?" I walked over next to her and almost burst out laughing at Leo's expression. I pulled out a letter myself and read it, only to end it mentioning that it was actually addressed to Sophia, not me. Sophia handed Leo a manila folder. Inside were screenshots of poems he sent to each of us. It also had a copy of his vows for Sophia, which I had written for him in the form of a love letter. His face cracked like glass. His aunt walked out. One groomsman said, "You're disgusting." Leo vanished, deleted everything. A week later, a package showed up. No return address. Inside, the poetry book we bonded over. My name was written inside. A sticky note fell out. "Thank you for being my true other half. Want to have lunch?" I laughed and pulled out my phone to text her. We'd already exchanged numbers, checking in on each other daily since the party. 2 weeks passed before I heard from Leo again. I was sitting in my apartment on a Saturday morning, scrolling through job listings and trying to pretend my life hadn't just imploded, when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I almost ignored it, but something, call it morbid curiosity, made me answer. His voice was different, smaller, like someone had let the air out of his confidence. He asked if we could talk, said he was in therapy now, working on himself. I told him there was nothing to talk about. He said he'd made mistakes, but he loved me, really loved me. That what we had was special, different from anything with her. I hung up before he could finish his rehearsed speech. Sophia texted me 20 minutes later. She'd gotten the same call, probably right after mine.